Well, the day has finally come.
Yes.
This is the decision time. You guys know we have been waiting 9 months. We've made this announcement and said it's coming. So today we get to decide on which truck should we take home.
Yeah.
So.
What do you mean, we have two?
We've got two. So as we get ready to go through this, we're going to compare the two trucks. We're going to show them side-by-side comparison between the 2022 F-350 single rear wheel and the 2022 F-350 dual rear wheel. So come along and stay along with us and ready for a fun ride.
Yes.
All right, well, here we are. We have got both trucks to decide. Like we said before, we have the F-350 single rear wheel and compare it against the F-350 dually. But today we are going to take a look at, I'm going to look at the numbers, we're going to look at the comparison of both, and we're going to take a look and take them for a drive. But hopefully you guys, if you guys decide, what do you think I should get? Do you think I should get the dually or do I should get the single rear wheel? Well, let's take a look at the first one. As you guys know, I ordered a truck in January and I ended up getting the F-350 single rear wheel. This right here is what it looks like. Pretty sweet truck, huh? Anyway, I ended up getting the black appearance package with this. So it has the 20-inch rims, has 20-inch wheels. Both of them are in the antimatter blue. That's what color this is. If you look at it from a distance, it actually kind of, from a different angle, it almost kind of looks black at some angles, but then it kind of has that metallic blue. Definitely is a real nice sharp color with that. This, of course, is a F-350 Lariat, and it does have the black appearance package added onto it. It's also a four-wheel drive. It does not have the FX4. Chose kind of not to do that with this build because I wanted it to be more of a truck comparison to go down the road. Not really looking at going off-road action with this truck. As you see, it's too pretty to go off-road. I don't think I'd really want to
totally functionally could
go off-road and everything. Just kind of do a little bit of a walk around. I wanted to get a 1-ton Super Duty truck because for future towing. We plan to, in retirement, or plan to someday get a fifth wheel, and so that's why I decided to go with the F-350 versus going with the F-250 because it has definitely more towing and more payload and more capacity. Alright, what I decided to get, instead of getting the gasoline engine, I got the big 6.7 turbo diesel motor. This also has a 10-speed transmission. As you can see, it's pretty much big motor. Decided to go with the diesel instead of a gas-powered. Even though they have the Godzilla 7.2 liter motor, it was actually 7.3 motor, thank you. But really in the long run, especially going up through the mountains and doing everything, really kind of wanted to spend the extra option for the diesel. Another thing with it, with the diesel, even with the diesel, it has, because of the lower torque, that I've seen a lot of people say they actually get pretty decent gas mileage towing compared to a gasser. Gassers do put a lot of drain area, especially towing those big heavy fifth wheels, and those have a tendency not to get as much gas mileage. So, but diesel fuel is also more expensive, so it's kind of like a wash or hand, you know, between the two. But both of them are definitely good options, good choice of motors and everything. All right, let's take a look on the inside. Both trucks, since I built them both, they both are going to be pretty much identical on the inside. There is a little bit of comparison difference, but really pretty minute. The big difference of the two is on the outside between a single rear wheel and the dual rear wheel. But the body styles changed, but on the inside, it's pretty much about the same. All right, kind of pan around on the inside. Look at the cluster on the dash. You have all your controls. I'm not going to get into all the specifics on this video because the main comparison will be once we go comparison of the two. I'll make another video that's going to get in depth. I did end up going with got the panoramic sunroof or moon roof, and of course it's got the
So not to mention the heated and ventilated seats.
Autumn and Nathan will definitely sure like on the inside because they wanted to get plenty of leg room. So there's definitely plenty of leg room that's also in this. Now let's get down to the real reason, the real brass tacks, the reason why I've considered the dually. But we're going to look at this and see if I may take this one home instead, because definitely like this truck. This has got everything that I'm looking for, everything I'm wanting. All right, so now let's take a look at the real brass tacks of the numbers. Let's compare the numbers. As you can see on the Singer rear wheel, they each have a gross vehicle weight limit of 12,400 pounds. However, the combined weight that you want to really look at is going to be the payload capacity. Even though it has a towing capacity of 21,000 pounds, but the payload capacity of this has 4,035. So the payload is what makes a difference. That's the difference by the time you add a fifth wheel hitch in the back, and you add some, you know, your cooler and other things that you got in the back, plus you add fuel, put all your cargo with my whole family of 4 in there, it really starts to take away from the payload capacity. So now you start looking at, you know, 300-400 pounds for the fifth wheel, a couple hundred pounds for some gear to go in the back, and about 700-800 pounds there for myself and the family. Now the payload, it increases the payload, so now you're looking at the most you could probably put as a fifth wheel going in the back would be about 2,700 pound fifth wheel for the pin weight. So yeah, is it too terribly bad? No, not really. You can still do many fifth wheels, but if I'm looking at a future truck, or as my last truck or my retirement truck, yeah, that may be a factor, you know, may consider it a factor. That's the reason why when I looked at, that's the reason why I went with the dually and ordered the dually as well, so we can kind of compare. All right, so what do you guys think? So far, do you like this video? If you like this video, please continue to give me a thumbs up, and maybe put your comments down below. Which one you think you would rather have looking at these two trucks? All right. Now that we looked at the Singer rear wheel and kind of looked into that and compare some of the numbers, let's go and take a look at this bad boy here. This, of course, here is the 2022 Ford F-350 Lariat dual rear wheel. So this truck build is pretty much about the same kind of build, except for it's a little bit more chromey and it doesn't have the black appearance package. Of course, the wheels are kind of on the dualies are a little bit more, you know, stock kind of wheels with the chrome. Not the real nice 20-inch rims that you would find out in the Singer rear wheel. They both pretty much are compared as far as they both have the 6.7 liter diesel motor. They both have the 10-speed transmission. I think I ended up getting a different gear ratio with this one versus with that one. I believe I ended up getting the 355 gears instead of the 373s. So, but as you can see with the dual rear wheel, these are 17-inch rims, kind of more of the chrome. This one I got the FX4 added to this, so this is a 4-wheel drive FX4. The one thing about the dually with the Ultimate Lariat package, the Ultimate Lariat package with the Singer rear wheel comes standard, or comes stock with the bed liner, the spray-in bed liner, whereas with the dually, it's actually an option for the spray-in bed liner. It's got a power-assisted tailgate. You can also lower down with the key fob. But it also has a nice little, once I get older and everything, has a nice little step with the handle. So they both have that, the same thing on the Singer rear wheel. Just get a better view. Looking at this antimatter blue, if you look at it during certain angles and everything, it almost looks kind of black. If you look at it from that angle, it looks kind of black, but when you get up close, you really see that nice metallic blue. That metallic blue paint from the angle, as you see, as you walk around, it kind of changes the colors to where it goes from like a black to a blue. In the dually, the front end, of course, if you look at the Singer rear wheel, the front end with the black appearance package, It's kind of more of the dark, but if you look at this one, it's more of chrome. The headlights are different. It also has kind of a chrome bumper versus more of a bumper cover, like the single rear wheel has more of the bumper cover. And I think because of the black appearance package, that's what really has changed the look and changed everything on the single rear wheel versus as far as the dually. The inside between the two are pretty much virtually the same. There is a little bit of comparison different. Of course, this also has the 12-inch screen. One thing that the dually has, which Nathan pointed out to me, this one also has the trailer backup package. So it actually has the trailer knob to allow you to turn. You can back up real easily, especially if you have a fifth wheel with the trailer knob to turn left to right. Not quite sure on how all that works out, but I'm sure as time goes on, we'll have another video to compare and we'll see how that works. Yeah. But as you can see, it has pretty much the same interior. And of course it has the panoramic moonroof. The middle one is for the sunroof. Oh, that's cool. There's the beast starting to come alive out there. I guess it's telling me it's time, it's ready to go. It's done sitting here idling. It wants to kick in. I guess it has the fast idle with the diesel. Is that what it does? Yeah, I guess the fast idle will kick in and that way it'll cool off the truck and it'll go ahead and get. What do you think, Kim?
I choose either one because there's room.
Is that it?
I have room.
Everybody, hey, this is Lana. If you're interested in purchasing either one of these vehicles that's left on the lot, feel free to give her a call.
479-466-9480. Been here 6 years. Happy to help.
She'll be happy to help, so.
We're not useless anymore.
Look at your ultimate trailer tow camera package. And I know you haven't got in the electronics. There's the 360 view. Here's your camera screen. This is the front view right here. And you can go to the second view. It took the 360 view out. You see everything very wide in front of you. Very handy if you're pulling a trailer out and you want to know what your turning radius is or what's ahead of you. That's the split view with the sensor. So if you're parked in a really tight spot, you can see what's coming at you from the side. And it'll also go beep, 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 just in case you don't see it here. This one. There's your bed camera. You can see what's going on, whether you have a fifth wheel, a gooseneck, whether you have payload back there.
Nice.
There's what's directly down at the hitch. You can see the receiver itself. And then there you go. There's a, hey, am I running over anything?
Nice.
And to get out of that, just hit the camera button and you're back to your radio station and your split view of your 12-inch screen. No cord necessary. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android AutoPlay, wireless charging pad. Charging.
Is there multiple? Buy it for that.
That one has it too.
I know.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers on the inside of this, the dually. See how it compares to the single rear wheel. Of course, this has got it, since it's a dually, it's got a GVWR rating of 14,000 pounds versus the 12,500 as in the single rear wheel. And it also has, what makes a big difference is it has a payload capacity of 5,299 compared to the 4,000 that's on the single rear wheel. This is the reason why I was kind of really looking at, when I went back and looked at the dually, was because of the payload capacity. If you're looking at towing, a travel trailer or not really that heavy of a fifth wheel, you can get away perfectly fine with the single rear wheel, and there's many fifth wheels and everything you could tow with the single rear wheel. However, since this is going to be future Kevin and future Kim retirement truck, we don't know what the future holds and what we want. And of course, Kim usually will find the what she wants and she'll convince me to get it. And so I didn't want to in the future, 10 years from now, have to have that argument and tell Kim once we go full time that, sorry hon, we can't get that fifth wheel because our truck can't tow it. So if I'm going to go ahead and do it, I figure I'd do it one time and look at getting the dually. However, the dually, of course, is more of looking like a work truck, looking more of like you would see on a ranch or farm, or some people like the looks of the dually. It's not, to me, I don't know if it's as sexy as the other with the 20-inch rims and the single rear wheel, but what do you think? Do you think I should get the dually, or do you think I should go for the single rear wheel? That's kind of the question. I'm here today. I can only take home one truck today, and so this is where we're at. Let's go for a test drive. We took them both for a test drive, and now we're in here talking numbers. What do you think we should go for?
Single or the dually?
Single rear wheel is pretty sexy. That's a really sweet looking truck.
So for me, I'm looking at room. I need room.
They both got the same room.
I know, but I'm looking at room. And so, like you said, they're both the same. So,
They're both the same on the inside.
yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. It's spacious. I don't hear the kids fighting, so I'm okay with that. So either one is great. However, test driving it was smoother on the road with the dually. My opinion.
Your opinion.
But I didn't drive it. I just rode. I was a driver. I was a passenger, I mean. So I picked dually.
It did go smoother driving. I guess because of having the dually, with it being more stable, was definitely. So I think with the payload capacity on it of being that 5,500, 5,700 or whatever with the payload capacity, I think for any future fifth wheel that we decide, I think we shouldn't have any problem whatsoever.
Right.
Also, towing with the dually was definitely going to be much better. It also has all the ultimate towing with all the cameras, which is really good. So it does have a lot of features with the dually, I think.
Yeah.
So all in all, I think we're going to end up going with the F-350 dually. Pretty excited. So we're going through this process now, and we will continue on.
Bye for now.
Okay, bye. Tires, they're more street tires versus like the...
You'll have to park further away though, because with the dually
Yeah.
parking back in, I mean, you got to think about parking.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And
That's
you
the
gotta think
downside.
about returns and your wide swings.
Just
Driving
got
down
camera.
Sunset